As animal shelters struggle to feed record numbers of dogs and cats, legendary actor John O'Hurley, known for his roles as Jay Peterman on Seinfeld and hosting Family Feud, is also advocating for animals and making sure no pet goes hungry. Aaron Dean has the story.
When comedian John O'Hurley isn't acting, you'll likely find him advocating for pets. O'Hurley sees the problems dogs and pet shelters are facing, and he's stepping up to raise awareness.
Where did your passion for pets come from?
Well, I've had a dog my entire life, and I can't remember a time in my life when I didn't have a dog. They've always been, and the dogs have rounded off the edges of my life. They have, as I have healed them, they have also healed me. I host the National Dog Show every year. People just love their dogs.
O'Hurley sees the problems dogs and pet shelters are facing, and he's stepping up to raise awareness.
Unfortunately, after the pandemic, one of the real sad repercussions was that, well, people were, going to shelters. They were taking dogs home and adopting them, and they were wonderful companions during the pandemic. Well, the pandemic ends, and people have to go back to work. All of a sudden, the interest rates are stressing everybody's wallets. Well, guess what happens? All of the dogs go back to the shelters, and they have been inundated. In addition to the new dogs that were coming in that were just born, they have all of the older dogs that now have been returned. So there is an enormous crisis going on across the country of dogs that have been returned to shelters. What happens? Well, these are dogs that have to be fed.
John is teaming up with the Puppy Food Bank to get food directly to the bowls of dogs in need. Puppy Food Bank delivers food to shelters and foster families. Their mission is to end pet hunger.
And, why are organizations like this so important in making sure that our furry friends, have that nourishment and support that they need?
Well, if you think about it, these shelters are our shelters. These dogs are our dogs. They're part of our civilization. And we can't just ignore them. They're there. And it's a problem when they can't be fed because there's no other choice. We have no other choice. We have to feed them, and we have to find a way to feed them. And so the great idea is to take the onus of all of this and put together a program where we can produce the money and the funds that are necessary to feed these dogs absolutely free of charge. All of the shelters have to do is just sign up, and the food comes their way. And it's a wonderful way for individuals to help, because what we're doing is setting up a subscription-based donation program. $15 a month is the minimum, and many people are giving more than that. And it does something so wonderful. And you think about it, you say, yes, this is a problem. How can I help? I can't take a dog. I can't provide the volunteer hours as a shelter worker, but I can use $15 a month that I would earmark for something else and direct it towards this wonderful program.
John knows how much his life has been impacted by dogs.
The dogs teach us everything we need to learn in life. And the most important things is that dogs live in the present moment, which for many of us would be a very, very good idea. They don't worry about the future. They don't concern themselves with the shame of the past. And if you don't believe me, try and reprimand a dog for something he did on the floor 15 minutes ago. And I guarantee you, he's already forgiven himself for it.
Yeah, it's that head tilt, like, what? You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, can't be talking to me. Check with the cat. Maybe that's theirs.
Well, John, we greatly appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Thank you so much for the work that you do to help keep our furry friends happy and nourished. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless you, Aaron. Thanks so much.
And as some pet parents struggle to feed their own dogs and cats these days, many communities and shelters are opening pet food banks and pantries to help. Just jump online and search in your area to find one.